Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. This one, obviously, as you can see by the title, is why we closed down our UK and UAE entities for HPT Group. Now, this is a very interesting topic, as I have been saying this for a while on YouTube as well, and I'm going to start with the UK, okay? So we had a UK, I think we made the entity in November 2023, when we created HPT Group, or 2022, one of them, and we came to the conclusion that we're not even using the UK entity. We don't have an office space there. We don't do any contracts to that company. I'm physically not in the UK, right? I left the UK even before this. We just made it as it was a easy, cheap formation to see if the business worked, right? So we did this back in the day. And then we came into the problems of like accounting, banking issues, and simply the cost of maintaining this, especially in the taxation locally there. And then additionally, you have to then file for the VAT as well, which is something we didn't really want to do. We don't want to be pushing VAT onto our clients, if that makes sense. So we obviously use other entities around the world, as you will see in a video I'm going to be recording soon, which goes over my entire structure, which will be incredibly insightful for some of you people watching these videos. So that is the main reason why we closed down our UK company. And then additionally, the UK was so annoying, where you have all these government gateways, HMRCs, web filing. And, if you really actually miss the filings anyways, it doesn't look good. It's all, it says online if you miss a confirmation statement. It's really annoying. No one emails you. It's not really like that. We do to our clients with UK companies, but currently we don't recommend UK companies. They used to be really, really great, and they used to be very flexible. Nowadays, they just cause you problems, headaches, and potentially can be expensive. Now, moving on to expensive, this is the main reason why we closed down our UAE company. When we compare the cost prices, the cost basis, and there's 9% corporation tax over in the UAE, we closed down this entity over here because there was no need to do it, right? Number one, it was costing us like $7,000 a year in Ajman, right? Yes, it gave me Emirates IDs, but yes, I have other UAE entities. And I was spending so much money per year on UAE entities, it was quite frankly ridiculous. So that's the main reason why we closed down the UAE company in Ajman. Yes, we could have transferred it over to a Russell K-Mall company, which is a much lower cost. But at the end of the day, it's just something that we weren't really using. And again, there is banking friction as well. And we just prefer entities, as I've made in other videos, such as Hong Kong. Hong Kong or Wyoming are fantastic for operational entities, even combining the two. So when you get the prestigious address within Hong Kong, which is then what we do ourselves, and obviously run HPT Group LLC and HPT Group Limited side by side, one for payment processor and one for the treasury, right? So that's a really good way to set up a business, and I have made this point before. Using Hong Kong as operational companies, it's quite easy to get substance there as well, right? So at the end of the day, having lots of entities is obviously fantastic, but also it comes at a cost where you have to be keeping up with the filings. There's just had way too many entities. I think we literally got addicted to opening up offices, and the UAE in particular was so expensive, and there's also accounting and auditing there as well, plus the 9% corporation tax. It's simply speaking, over in Hong Kong, we have the offshore exemption. Yes, you do have to file for the offshore exemption, and most people just think they can set up a Hong Kong business and it works along normally. You have to prove that your income was made overseas, and then you get it as a tax-free status, which obviously we do at HPT Group. But again, if a Wyoming company that we now use Wyoming and Hong Kong. If the Wyoming company is owned by let's say a company in British Virgin Islands or a company in the Cayman Islands, again, it's a pass-through taxation into that corporation, e.g. 0%. Yes, there's some accounting there, but with the banking connections, when you can be banking with Chase, Wise, Mercury is another story. I do not bank with Mercury. I should make a video on this. Very dangerous, especially last year, what happened with some of the users from Mercury. My co-founder took this to light, and it's a very dangerous bank, so be careful with Mercury if you do bank with Mercury. But yeah, that's the main reason. But we now use the new structure of Wyoming and Hong Kong. I would just use Wyoming. However, I don't really like having on the email the Wyoming address. It just looks a little bit, so common nowadays. As for Hong Kong, is a little bit more prestigious. Obviously, we're dealing with high net worth individuals. It's very good to have that prestigious address. It gives that extra touch to every single email, right? So that's the main reason, guys. Expensive, headaches, and tax. There's no need to pay the tax if you don't have to. You've no need to pay the expenses if you don't have to, and there's no need to have a headache if you don't have to. So that's a nice explanation of why we closed down our UK and UAE entities for HPT Group.